Ijora Badia, a community in Apapa Igomu Local Council Development Area of Lagos State. It is also known as Orisumbari community. Early inhabitants of Ijora Badia are resettlers from Oluwole village after it was acquired by the federal government for the construction of a national theatre. Since the resettlement, the neighborhood, which has now grown in population, has expanded close to the railway tracks. When Silverbird news crew visited the community, it was obvious that development remains a missing item. Despite being a melting pot for diverse people from all over the country, the environmental neglect at Ijora Badia is horrifying and a place not worthy of human habitation, especially during the rainy season. The community sits on a massive heap of swampy refuse collected over a long period of time. Perennial flooding is a common experience, with every form of drainage around the slum blocked, while many houses are linked to the streets via makeshift wood bridges. Prince Anjorin Lawale is the community leader in Ijora Badia. He tells me that the neighborhood once experienced some development until 2013 and recently 2015, when government bulldozers rode on the community and demolished their houses.
About 30 years ago, the Arumire, that is Fatai Ojora, come here. He said he win the case of this place and demolish everywhere else with Lagos State. In about a year ago, these people came again to come and demolish the house back again. Since then, we are still in that problem. Many people are dead for thinking. You see all the area now. We are still sleeping outside. No light. We just do tents like a soldier would be in the war front.
A visitor would have a lot more to contend with, since there are hardly any trails on the ground, so it becomes more difficult to tell what parts of the field are safe to step on. Despite the unhealthy environment, people still go about their normal businesses. But it is a life of hopelessness.
Formerly, I feed through my mom. So she has a shop here in the slum. So since the demolition, she has not been able to support my institution fee. So I've been trying to struggle all around, and I just bless God for the little.
Since the demolition, things have been very difficult for residents here. Each time it rains, the whole community is flooded. How long will their suffering be? Something should be done by the government.
So many of them, they are dying, and many people they suffer, and everybody cry every day, cry tomorrow. If you reach Mota now, if you wait, all this side will full for water, and they will now enter water from here like this. We swim inside water before we enter inside our room to go and sleep.
With the rains coming thick and fast, what could be seen are makeshift huts, which they call houses, that provide shelter for residents.
Formerly, when they displace us, we sleep in a counter like this, like that. That's where we put our heads. But after the people begins to go out and carry bag at Papa and cement, they were able to get something. And then now, this is the new structure you can see now that they can afford in order to escape from this rainy season, where them and their family can put their heads.
Stella Omogbemi has been a midwife in the community for over 4 decades. In spite of the environmental challenges, she says she derives happiness from her job as a traditional birth attendant. Coincidentally, just before we got to the community, she had taken delivery of a new baby.
People have known me before that are doing this work. I know they collect money, but God now give to me to do the work, to help people. I pass doctor self. Doctor can do operation, but if I tell God, say I don't want operation, God will do it.
Shola Olutayo is the litigation officer for Spaces for Change. Their organization has provided legal representation to the Badia evictees since the demolitions.
These people are poor, they don't have any means of real livelihood. So even if 25% of the allocation can go to these people, we hope that at least it will bring down the tension and is really going to save the face of the government.
Ijora Badia is a community with youth and children with no health care, clean water and other basic necessities of life. Although they've come to accept this environment as their home, They are calling on the state government to provide adequate shelter and compensate them for all their losses. From the Ijora Badia community here in Lagos, Babajide, STV News.